Going on, everyone? We got 3 new cards to talk about today, and all of these are from the trial decks. So, as you can see, the first one is Draftton Kingpin. He's a 4-cost blue creature, and he has 3 attack and 4 endurance, so pretty balanced stats for what we've been seeing. His first effect is when this creature is summoned, you may choose 2 dice and exchange their values. So, I do like this part of his effect because it doesn't have to be your opponent's. You can change your own values, or if you wanted to, you could change your opponent's. So it's not like the angel that we saw a while back where it has to be your opponent's. And it doesn't even have to be just yours or just your opponent's. You can target one of your opponents and one of yours. So I do really like this effect. I can see a lot of use for this. However, his second effect, I don't see being used as much. And the second effect is when this creature is Dragocrossed with a blue dice, increase the values of all your dice by 1. So, gives you a little bit of defense. I mean, if you were playing him in red, you could increase the value of your red dice and then play a torch. So, I guess it just depends on what deck you're playing him in, whether his second effect is going to be useful or not. However, it does require you to Dragocross him, which means you can't use your blue dice as a shield. So, I really just don't see that much use for his second effect right now. Maybe down the line we'll get something that'll make him better. But, yeah. First effect is awesome, though. So, this card is definitely worth playing. Moving on to the second card, we have Undying Executioner, who is a black card, cost 2, so you can play him pretty early on. And his only effect is Deadly, which is when this creature deals damage to a creature, destroy that creature. And he has 2 attack and 1 endurance, so if he does block, or if he does get blocked, he will not be surviving unless he's Dragocrossed. So it really forces your opponent to play more strategically, I guess, when he's on the field, because if they only have 1 fort left with 1 creature on that fort, and you attack with him, they're either going to have to sacrifice their creature, or they're going to have to let their fort go down. So I do really like him, especially late game. It could put a lot of pressure on the field. And yeah, there's really not much to say about this card. So moving on to the last one, we have Elegant Fencer, who is a 1-drop yellow card, 1 attack, 1 endurance, and her effect is when this creature's attack destroys a Drago Shield, draw a card. So it really punishes your opponent if they roll a low cost or a low dice, and it'll just let you get advantage pretty fast because you're able to get more cards. So I do like this card, especially for being just a 1-drop. And it's also important to note that this creature is an elf. Now, I usually don't point out the creature types, but there was a mistake with this card, and it was originally posted as being a human, but the Dragoborne Twitter did announce that it is supposed to be an elf, as long as this card that we saw last week, it had the wrong endurance. It is supposed to have 2 endurance, not 3 like we saw. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure to check out the Dragoborne homepage. I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. And if you want to join the largest Dragoborne Facebook page, I think we currently have over 800 people there. I'll leave a link down to that below. Make sure to go ahead and join that. And thanks for watching.